99% of all businesses are small businesses, and the failure rate for these small businesses are extremely high. You have to start at some point to ask your question why, because it's always been. And it's not like anyone's addressing it, but is anyone addressing it? I know how hard it is to be a small business. I've been one for years. Even though I work with a lot of big organizations, I still consider myself a small business. I still have a very small team, and you can get a lot more done today than you could 10 years ago, 5 years ago, even 2 years ago with technology. I run an organization. I founded an organization called Moving Forward Small Business. Our vision is to be the number one strategic support system for small business owners, entrepreneurs, and business professionals globally. And we're on a mission to save 1 million businesses from failure by 2050, leveraging innovation, technology, and what I consider the most important key strategy, business strategy.
And why is that a goal?
It's a goal because, not, as far as, let's take the United States for example, 99% of all businesses are small businesses, and the failure rate for these small businesses are extremely high. So you have to start at some point to ask your question why, because it's always been. And it's not like anyone's addressing it, but is anyone addressing it? And so when I know how hard it is to be a small business. I've been one for years. Even though I work with a lot of big organizations, I still consider myself a small business. I still have a very small team, and you can get a lot more done today than you could 10 years ago, 5 years ago, even 2 years ago with technology. So if I can help shortcut others with the knowledge that is out there and the ability to go, well, what are the key things that it not only can make you money, but can actually make you sustainable? That's really where that growth can start to happen. So that's why strategy to us has become the linchpin, the key element for how do we move forward with our mission, and how do we validate that?
What are the keys for creating a successful business? Because a lot of people listening, including myself, we know how to do something cool, and someone offers us some money for it, and we're kind of accidental, agency owners. So, what are some of the key things that we need to really be focused on?
Well, it always starts back to passion. That you always hear, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. But then you have to actually think about, well, what is it going to take to get others enrolled? And this is where, of course, you need a business plan to kind of map out who you are, what you're doing, what assets you have. But then you need more of a strategy that says, what are the rules of engagement? How do we move forward? How do we get others to buy in? And that's where the strategy comes in. But you, as the owner, especially for a small business, you have to. Our problem as small business owners is letting go. Okay, and when you start to develop a strategy, the strategy becomes kind of the mother, or the one in charge, and you can lean on the strategy to go, I'd like to let you do that, but the strategy said that we can't do it. And that strategy is that vision, and sometimes you have to play that against yourself. When you get opportunities to do something, you got to go, does this align with my strategy? Does this align with my purpose, my vision, my mission, and my 3 main focus areas to grow this organization? When you have those things in place, you now have some guardrails. And now just like when you're bowling and you used to have those things that come up, those are those rails that keep you on the track. If not, you go off into the gutter. And you may not figure out you're on the wrong path for 6 months. And now you've got nothing accomplished, not in the right direction. And now you feel like you're starting all over again.
I hope you enjoyed this content. If you want more content like this, make sure you click on the link on the screen or check out your most popular podcast platform where the full episode is there. And until next time, have a swank day. What are you doing? Go check it out. Click on the link. I'll see you soon.